tonight's 9 p.m. Extra. A controversial new movement promotes pot use instead of alcohol with a surprising twist. It's got some moms' seal of approval. 3TV's Patty Kirkpatrick has the story.
Mason Tvert and his mother share a common belief, and it's put them smack in the middle of a controversy. They think marijuana use should be legal, and by not letting people smoke pot, they're pushed toward alcohol.
We have a society that is steering people towards drinking by making it seem more acceptable with harsher penalties for marijuana.
Mason grew up in Arizona, but he's led the charge to legalize marijuana in Denver. He's been featured in High Times and is a frequent speaker on college campuses. He's also author of a book in favor of legalization, none of which comes as a surprise to his mother.
I don't have an issue with the topic. You know, I'm a child of the 70s, so, you know, I was exposed early on, so it doesn't shock me in any way. I'm not ashamed of it in any way. I think he's right.
Mason and Diane are advocates in a new movement of parents promoting pot use instead of alcohol. An attitude Mason says stems in part from his own experience at a Valley high school, reinforced by binge drinking he's seen on college campuses.
When I was a senior in high school, I experienced an episode in which I drank so heavily that I was hospitalized.
I would not encourage any kind of substance use or abuse, but I feel like they would be safer if they sat down and smoked a joint than if they sat down and drank a six-pack.
On the other side, the folks at Partnership for a Drug-Free America.
I truly believe that if marijuana is legalized, it will have a certain and a significant increase in the number of kids who use.
The group has come out fighting, asking teens what weed has done for them lately.
I got straight D's.
I left my ex-girlfriend 27 messages last night.
The partnership is also taking aim at Safer's claims that marijuana is less dangerous than alcohol.
It's not a harmless high. I mean, there are accidents that are caused by drug driving. Students are more likely to be D than A students. They're more likely to drop out of high school. It's not a harmless, it's not a victimless high.
But Mason predicts the tide will eventually turn when it comes to marijuana. And in the meantime, he says he'll stick with his belief that marijuana is safer.
The point here is that we're not encouraging anyone to use any substance. No good mother would. But when it comes down to young people in high school partying, it's a fact that young people using marijuana instead of drinking heavily are far safer.
Now, for more information on marijuana moms and Partnership for a Drug-Free America, you can visit our website, azfamily.com.